Yes, it's me. So yesterday, I posted a working NES controller made out of Lego, and most of you asked me if I could make any instructions of how I pulled the trick. So yeah. Before starting the video, I'm warning you. I'm English is not my native language. I originally speak French Canadian because well, I'm from there. So yeah, we're gonna start with the controller. I'm not really used to do videos. It's really just a special case for y'all. I'm gonna be posting it on YouTube because I don't know if I can on Reddit, like if the video is gonna be too long or not. So yeah, this is the controller. You can get a good view of it. The back, it doesn't really have anything interesting. I put these to just solidify the back, and also kind of slides better. It's not rough on like a table or whatever. So yeah, first I started off by doing, like, you see this gray layer, so I kind of made it so you can open it as easily as this. First, you've got all of these cylinders. You might be asking, why are they there? And well, first they're here to basically hold the motherboard as well as the wire in place. So there's something that holds it. You basically just I don't have another space. Basically, just come and wrap it here to be sure, just to kind of be sure that you just don't straight off rip it off of the controller as easily as it should not be, whatever. Yeah, I told you my English is not the best. So yeah. Next we've got well, the motherboard. This is the one from one of my original NES controller. I just basically opened it and took it out of the controller, so you can see the back of it. And these are the membranes. I don't know the name exactly in English, but that's what makes the button clicks, and also the contact on the motherboard. So first thing first, when you're doing the controller, you gotta really watch out so that the both of this black part you see on the back side of the buttons, it's got to line up with that line here where all the buttons are, because that's what making the contact with the buttons, and that's basically what makes the controller work and the buttons at all. So yeah, for the how I managed to get these on the controller, it's pretty simple. Select start and the D-pad. They're just holded by like the friction, I guess. It's just tight, like there's nothing really actually holding it. There's also this A and B. It's held by these Technic pins, which is really placed at the perfect angle, so it does work. You don't have to work a lot with the pieces. It just works by chance. It's kind of amazing. So I'm gonna remove this so you can see better the buttons. Next, I'm just gonna show you, like, the buttons are pretty simple. Like A and B, it's basically just this. You gotta have a part that holds it to make sure it doesn't fall when you flip it over, like this. And yeah, select and start are probably the buttons that works the best. I really like the how clicky they are. Little note for this part. You see I put two cheese slope here. Well, it's because since it's way too large for the button, I just put these two so it doesn't slip off the side and basically just doesn't work, you know. And yeah, that works like a charm, like this. And last but not least, probably the most difficult part I had to do, the D-pad. I absolutely hated doing this thing, but I think this one is working pretty properly. It's pretty nice. It's got a nice feeling. I put also these cheese slope because I swear to you, if you put flat tiles, it's not gonna be playable. It's just you don't have any grip on the D-pad. Like with these cheese slopes, it just perfectly rests in your thumb. And yeah, also watch out to do to get something that goes up to the side so it doesn't fall out like this. And yeah, the shape is pretty simple. I just took like these, what are they named, like these pieces basically, and yeah, you just flip it in there, you put everything back on, and that's pretty much it. It's kind of simple. You gotta play with it a bit. You gotta get it to fit it properly. Like as an example, the shape. You see, I put these. You can see the details and all. I put these because it just fits perfectly with the motherboard. You gotta be sure the motherboard stays in place. Cannot move in the controller, or else you're probably your buttons won't work. So yeah, that's not what you want to get. Also, originally the button for Sega Start is supposed to be this side, but since we've got A and B just beside it, just doesn't work when you try to fit it like this. So you just gotta flip it over, and it still works. Don't worry. It's just how it's attached. As long as these black parts touches the motherboard, you don't have any problem with this. So now you put the motherboard back in like this. Close it. And yeah, you also gotta be sure that all the membranes are well placed, especially the D-pad. There's a problem with the D-pad. Sometimes it kind of slips off to the side and whatever, and the buttons won't work as great as they did. And that's a problem, but I don't really know how to fix it. That's not my first try at doing a working NES controller. I did around last year, but the major problem with the other one was the D-pad was like all like five separate pieces, like one for each direction and one in the middle to hold them all. And if you flipped it to the side, well, both select start and the middle of the D-pad would fall out. And if the middle of the D-pad did fall, well, you'd have to put all the pieces back in because they'd fall also, and that was really annoying. Also, the buttons are more clicky than the original one. It's slightly slimmer by like 1 or 2 tiles. It fits in really tightly, and another problem, it can't be really any thinner than this, or else it just will break super easily and won't be tough at all. One thing that one guy said in the comments, the advantage with this controller, well, you can throw it on your wall and it will break, but you can also fix it easily. Not sure it's great though for your pieces, but whatever. Thanks for listening, guys, and I'm also planning to do maybe like not a functioning, but like a life-size Walkman. I don't know if you know what is it. It's like to play these old music cassettes. Yeah, just go see on Just Too Good's Reddit, and I'm also doing a Shining mock, the movie from 1980. And yeah, thanks for watching, and hope you have a great day.